Greetings, Slackers. It's March 9th, 2016, with another article over here for you on NBC4, Southern California, iTeam. And this is by Randy Mack and Amy Carroll, and it's dating website warning. Goes on to say here, chances are you know a couple who found love on websites like Match.com or OkCupid, but people are discovering a dark side to online dating. Louise Pierce considers herself a caretaker, from the garden she tends, to the cockatiel she fusses over, to the 4 Brentwood apartment buildings she manages. I'm responsible for a lot, she says, that leaves little time for finding love, a quest complicated by the reality of life in the world's entertainment capital. A lot of it is about what you have, what you look like, and I'm looking for something more, she says. She thought she'd find that, something more, by signing up for JDate, a site that bills itself as the modern alternative to Jewish matchmaking. She submitted a profile and felt an instant connection with a man named George. They started emailing, and while she told him she was scared of moving too fast, her trust grew as she described himself as shy, a one-woman man, and appeared to share her passions. He seemed to have interest in what I was doing, and he would zoom in on those subjects that I would talk about, she says. For example, I love landscaping. I shot pictures of my nose. So he sends me a picture of himself putting these big flowers in a vase. He also sent photos of himself at work as an offshore oil contractor, a career he said he loved, but one that sent him on last-minute trips to the Arctic Circle, postponing their plans to meet in person. Quote, I didn't feel the need to investigate it because it all made sense, Pierce says. But after 5 weeks of emails and texts, he called with an urgent request from overseas. He was starting to have problems. And I'm like, what's the matter? He sent me an email and said he needs $15,000. And I was like, now I know what's up. I was devastated. She became the latest victim of a romance scam, a cybercrime that's triggered an avalanche of complaints to the FBI in the past 2 years. Average financial losses are $5,000 to $10,000, but investigators say many victims have lost more than $400,000. The Los Angeles territory alone has reported a $14.6 million loss per month, said Michael Sohn, a supervisory special agent with the FBI Cyber Division. We're seeing one-offs, said Sohn. We're also seeing organized criminal groups doing this, and they're coming from all over the world. For Pierce, the hurt deepened when she complained to JDate's customer service department and asked for a refund of her $77 membership fee. Quote, they said to me, oh yeah, we took him off. We've had other complaints about him, Pierce recalls. They should have made a point to contact all the individuals who had any contact with him. Even if they got one complaint, they should have contacted the other women. They also refused to give her money back. So the iTeam reached out to Spark Networks, which operates JDate, as well as several other dating sites, including Christian Mingle, LDS Mingle, and Black Singles. Spark quickly agreed to a refund. But Pierce says that even more than the money, she wants to warn others. This is satisfying because I get to take my message and tell other people about it, she says. I got involved with it really fast, and I let it go on for way too long. And now I know better. In response to the iTeam questions about JDate's security strategy, a Spark Networks spokeswoman says that in order to keep our customers safe, we use both proprietary and third-party technology to do an in-depth analysis of each transaction and identify the likelihood of fraud. Along with the refund, Spark offered Pierce a free month of JDate. She was grateful, but says she's done with online dating for now. And here's the full statement from JDate, which you can go on to read. I'll post the link down below. But this is just another one of those examples of, right now, there is this myth that paying for a dating website or dating app is somehow going to link you and connect you to better quality people. And this is not true. There are too many numerous cases out here that show that you can equally meet just as crooked people on a paid dating website as you would on a free dating website. So my recommendation to you is use the free alternatives That way you save some money. And you don't have to put up with the hassle of calling a customer service department just so they can stop payment on a membership fee or something like that. Also, when you're out here meeting people, use a little common sense and do some due diligence. Get to know people, but don't invest too much emotion and feelings into people right off the bat. These romance scammers, that's how they work. They build rapport, they shadow, and they inject themselves into the same interest that you're into. And so, you're thinking that, oh, you know what, this person, we have a lot in common, and all it's doing is helping you to lower your guard.
You want to put the lighter down, Nick? Please.
She has to know.
She knows, Nick.
Now why don't you shoot me?
I don't think so. Muzzle flare, room full of gas, all that, Look, Nick, I'm gonna put the gun down. Look, see? Yeah, now. How's that? I want you to think about this, Nick. If you do this, no one will ever understand.
Oh, don't mind fuck me!
No, I'm not, Nick, I'm not.
See, kid? It's all about building rapport. You use the subject's first name and your tone. You gotta keep it soft and steady.
Establish eye contact. Seek his level.
You wanna know the truth, Alex? You're the one who really needs help.
Well, enlighten me, Nick. Tell me what truth is.
Truth is looking at a beautiful woman, like Arcade here, and saying to yourself, I gotta have that. I gotta break her down. It's your basest animal self.
Where you will eventually become the victim. But luckily with this lady, she caught on to it long before, she sent any money, because a lot of people, they find out after the money's gone. Okay. So she got lucky here. And like I said, she caught it before then, but it just sucks because now, how is that for your first experience to be a bad experience? And now you don't want to use a dating site anymore. And this woman already says that she doesn't have time on her hands due to the responsibilities of her life and her being very busy. So, that stinks. And again, keep this in mind. If you are new to the world of online dating and you're going to be out here using these platforms, perhaps you will want to take a look at the free ones versus the paid ones, because I guarantee you, the same group of people who are on the free ones are also on the paid ones. People's mentalities and backgrounds, they vary. And so this is the minefield of online dating. So take your time. Don't be in a rush. Get to know people, meet them in public places. Don't give out too much of your personal details, and try to keep yourself safe, because it's about safety. That's going to do it for this article. Thank you for listening. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. This is September Man. Out, 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 out.